Let's start with the question everyone has after their check engine light flickers on. Does the octane rating of your fuel really impact your catalytic converter's health? The short answer is yes, but not in the way people always assume. Most folks, myself included, just want to keep that expensive part from dying early. Catalytic converters are like the kidneys of your car, filtering out nasty stuff, so what comes out isn't as awful. They get paid, so to speak, for every molecule of hazardous gunk they clean. And it's an expensive gig. Replacements can run $800 to $2,000. The common pain point, especially for people running older cars or high-mileage vehicles, is suddenly failing emissions tests. Happens all the time in states like Oregon. You wonder if it's the cheap gas or if you need to start selling plasma to afford repairs. So here's where Octane comes in. The number you see at the pump, 87, 89, 91, that's the octane rating. Higher octane means fuel can withstand more compression before detonating. In theory, premium seems like it could be better for everything, including catalytic converters, right? Not always true. If your car was designed for regular gas, 87, the pro tip is you're just wasting money on premium and your catalytic converter won't care at all. The only cars that need higher octane are those with high compression engines, typically sportier models, turbos, that sort of thing. Now, where things go south is if your engine starts knocking. That's uncontrolled combustion, and it can send unburned fuel and nasty byproducts out the exhaust. That's bad news for catalytic converters. The converter has to work extra hard to scrub the extra toxins, which can reduce its useful lifespan by half. Over time, all the extra work can literally melt the internal honeycomb structure of the catalytic converter. Imagine running a marathon in winter clothes. It overheats, clogs, and suddenly your car sounds like you're dragging chains. Nobody wants that. Another pain point, improper fuel. There's a temptation to buy questionable fuel or use additives promising octane boost. But most octane additives don't have much effect unless your car is pinging, and some can even poison the catalyst metals inside the converter. Step by step, if you want to maximize converter life, use the manufacturer's recommended octane. If your car starts pinging even with proper fuel, get that checked ASAP. Usually it's a sensor or ignition timing issue. Fix it quickly, or your converter might not survive the year. People sometimes think they can clean the converter with products off the shelf, but the science is sketchy. A well-maintained engine and correct octane is your real armor. Statistically, converters in cars with regular engine maintenance last 120,000 miles or more, versus only 60,000 in neglected ones. Pro tip, watch out for slow engine warm-up or persistent misfires. Both dump raw gasoline downstream. Even a single episode can slash catalytic converter life by 20%. That's a couple grand lost just because a spark plug or sensor went ignored. So, is there a magical octane level that preserves your catalytic converter? Not really. It's more that the right octane prevents the problems that overload it in the first place. Think of it like using SPF 30 instead of 15. It's not twice as strong, but it protects when you need it. It's easy to overthink all this. If you keep to the basics, right octane, regular checks, quick fixes for misfires, you'll probably never have to see the inside of a muffler shop. You save money, keep your emissions low, and avoid that sinking feeling when the check engine light blinks on.